And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, George Springer.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
All right, just about set to go. And today's starter, Jose Barrios. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. He'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
The wind of the pitch. Randy Arozarena leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 7:07.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One gone here.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
Here's a rocket out to left. Varsho makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. Back now in Toronto. And on the hill, Jeffrey Springs. And he comes in off a really nice season on the hill, Chris.
An ERA in the low 2s last year. So consistent, so dependable. Talk about a skipper who's got a guy like that that's going to go out there and not just keep them in the ball game, but really give them an opportunity to win a ball game, even if it's a low-scoring day for the offense. That's who he was last season. And if he's even close to that this year, I think they'll be really happy with his performance.
Bo Bichette, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Out to short. Paredes on the run, sends it over to first. And a couple of quick outs. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Swing and a miss. 0-1. George Springer, a Connecticut native. In fact, played his college ball at UConn. First-round pick by the Astros in 2011. And he helped lead the Astros to the World Series in 2017. And a 1-1.
Yeah, just a tremendous athlete, and his signing was the turning point in the Houston Astros organization to become a winning franchise. And you remember that magazine cover back in 20.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. Home run number 10 on the year. The Blue Jays on the board first. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And here is Matt Chapman. And first offering is fouled off. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Got him. And that is that. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now 1-0. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. And welcome back. Second inning set to go. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. With the shift on, hits right into it. Throw over to Biggio. Lau out on the play. And now Christian Bethancourt. And he takes a strike. Berrios, multi-time All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. And the right-hander deals. Got it by him for the K. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Line drive, base hit. Man at first. Now up for Tampa Bay, Luke Raley. And that one wrapped foul. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Righty to the plate. Foul ball still 0-2. Lowe leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Bounce to the right. Throws to first, and that is that. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the second. And now it's Daulton Varsho. The pitch. And that is cut on and missed. Slider right there.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
A Rosarena after it. And there's 1 down. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk, coming off a good one. 4 for 4 yesterday. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, Alejandro Kirk, stocky catcher, an all-star in 2022. This guy can hit.
Yeah, he can, and really just surprised everyone coming onto the scene, doing such a great job that became an all-star with very little big league experience before that.
Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Lau makes the play. Out number 2.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Brandon Bell at the plate now. That's ball 1. That one the other way. Tosses across to first, and they get Belt for the. Welcome back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Isaac Paredes now. There's the strike. Paredes goes 5 feet 11 inches, 24 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. And that's off the inside edge, and it's a ball and a strike. On the ground to 3rd. Tosses to first, and a quick out number 1.
Players from Mexico City to Baja California have been in the league going back to the 30s. Mexico has been represented every decade for nearly 100 years now and has a strong history in MLB.
That's to 3rd. On to first, and a couple of quick outs. Rosarena batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Next pitch is downstairs. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. In the air, foul off first. That is the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Kevin Biggio up to the plate. The wind and the pitch. And that misses off the outside edge.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Swing and a miss. Up the middle. Not in time. He's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know? Yeah, no question.
Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow!
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Tapped up the first base side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That and Berrios back to work. And a strike in there.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The 1-1 is fouled off. There's a 1-2. On the ground, out to short. Sends it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Lau in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here's the speedy catcher, Christian Bethancourt. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he couldn't hold back. He's back now in Toronto. Bottom of the 4th, Bo Bichette up to the dish. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. Bo Bichette, second-round pick, 2016, and a kid who comes from pretty good baseball family. His dad, Dante, played for California, Milwaukee, Colorado, Cincinnati, and Boston over 14 big league seasons, and Dante could swing it.
Yeah, and you just get the sense in watching Bo that this guy, all he wants to do is win. A gamer, goes hard, and wants to lead that ball club to a championship.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
That's towards center. Raley drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 down. And the batter is George Springer. The solo homer his first time. There's a strike.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner on at first with one gone. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Matt Chapman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swings through that one. 0-1. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Springer makes the turn at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. One down. Daulton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. To the right side. Tosses to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That misses. Ball 1. Runner at third. 2 away. High fly ball out to center field. Raley on the move. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. Ready now for the 5th inning. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Josh Lowe. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Late swing, foul to the left. Low aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is downstairs.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all.
Wide throw, and it gets away. Runner around third. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a 2-base error.
Errors that allow a run to score are always tough to stomach, but man, it's extra frustrating when that runner comes all the way around from first base. Wasn't even in scoring position to start the play.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Isaac Paredes will hit next. Merrifield to first in time. 1 away here in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Meade in the box now. Takes strike 1. That's in there. Next one just misses. And the count 1-2. Squirts away a little bit. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first. Nice job to recover from the offline throw.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Rosarena at the plate and takes high there. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Good eye in that spot. And another ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Tying run in scoring position as the Rays try and punch back down a run. Got him. Huge. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Brandon Belt. And that one hit to first, and it goes just foul. Brandon Belt, who grew up in Texas, played his college ball at the University of Texas, and then went on to win World Series with the Giants in 2012 and 2014. They called him the captain for a couple of years.
Yeah, and I remember Bruce Bochy talking about Brandon Belt when he was just coming up to the big leagues and said he was a left-handed Buster Posey.
kicks and fires. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Next offering way off the plate. And that's outside. And now the lefty. And he grounds one to the right side. Lau sends it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Now here is Kevin Biggio. First offering misses badly for ball one. Outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Raley gets under it. 2 away. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one pushed foul. Yo, 1. Swing and a base hit.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Rosarena makes the catch, inning over. Top of the 6th inning, and the batter now, Manuel Margot. There's the strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Good eye right there. And that one is lifted in the air. Springer makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Yandy Diaz now. Swings and misses. And that's strike 1. Diaz measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. And that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Lau swings through it for strike 1.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's the catcher to hit, Christian Bethancourt. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Of the 6th inning, and now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. Springs back to work. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And a foul ball. Chapman in his 6th season, 29 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
In the dirt. To first. Third out, and that ends the frame. We go to the top of the seventh, and now the DH, Josh Lowe. That one pulled foul.
They're only on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Smoke to right, but he's got it.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Raley, batting with one down, takes a strike. In the air to left, down the line. And that is a foul ball. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So digging in, Isaac Paredes. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. The tying run at the plate. To the right side. Nice grab. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Rays held in check. Luis Patino into the game. He last pitched 2 days ago. Leading off, Daulton Varsho. And he deals. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one.
They can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
This to third. Gathers and throws to first. And one away in the bottom of the seventh. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. On the ground to the left. Slings it across. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Bell up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside, ball one. That one blasted deep to right. This one's got a chance. And out of here. The Rockets one to right. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add to the lead. It's 3-1.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering misses, and that is ball 1. To the right side, Lau. Slings to first, and they get Biggio for the out. That's the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the show Canada. And welcome back. And now the first baseman, Curtis Mead. Foul ball there. Berrios into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
On the ground. And it gets by him.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Arozarena swings through it for strike one. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. Meade gets his lead at first with nobody out. Bounce to third. Over to Merrifield. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Margot, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And that's in for a strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 outs. On the ground to third. Chapman over to first in time. And that. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now it's going to be Kevin Kiermaier. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Bounced out to short. The throw to first. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Line to left. Makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. Way inside, gets out of the way. That one not close. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
And that'll do it. Down in back here at Rogers Center, we go to the 9th. Here's the third baseman, Yandy Diaz. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Bounce to the left side. Throw over to Biggio, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Lau stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one pushed to the left and foul. And a pitch. On the ground to first. He handles it himself. Down to the last out for the Rays.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Bethancourt in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The other way, base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game.
And he can't come up with it.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
Rayleigh in the box now, takes strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
pitch.